Easily I forget. Easily I forget.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Skylise J, and thank you so much for tuning in to another video. So today's video is going to be about how I braided these butt length small traditional box braids on myself. I decided to do box braids because I wanted them to last longer than the knotless braids last. So if you're interested in how I achieved this look, go ahead and continue to watch this video. So we're going to get right into it. These are the products that I use. So I use this Rua hair. I like this hair because it's pre-stretched and it doesn't tangle or anything. I used about 10 packs of this hair. Okay, y'all, I got a big head. All right, and then I used the jam, and then I needed this comb, a wide tooth comb, and as well as a metal comb. So what I do is I file the tip of the comb with a nail file so that it's a little bit more sharp so I can get a more precise part. You don't have to do this, but it's just something that I do in order for the comb to work more efficiently, because sometimes the tip of the metal comb is too round and it doesn't really part as precisely as I need it to, because I have really thick hair, so I need it to get all up in between each hair follicle as it can. Okay. All right, y'all, so this is my setup right here. You want to get you a mirror so you can see the front, and you want to get a handheld mirror so you can also see the back of your head. I got some clips and some rubber bands, and I also got some Aquaphor because my lips get hella dry while I'm braiding my hair for whatever reason. And this is my braiding rack right here that I'm going to put the braiding hair on. You're going to see me here. I'm just going to be separating the hair. So to separate the hair, I separate the hair in small strands, and I try to get them as even to each other as possible, because when I go to braid the hair, I'm going to use about, I would say, like 3 strands to start off with, but throughout the whole entire braid to get it to that butt length, it's going to be about, I would say, like 4 to 6 strands by the time I get all the way to the end. So this is just me showing y'all how thick the strands that I'm doing are. And honestly, now that I'm looking back, I could have did the strands a little bit smaller, but honestly, it didn't turn out too bad. But if I could go back in time, I would do the strands a little bit smaller, just so the braids wouldn't be as thick. But I do have thick hair, so it doesn't really matter that much, because you always want to make sure you match up the strand of hair that you're adding into the thickness of your own hair. So I have really thick hair, so it really wasn't a problem. But if I were to go back, I would honestly do them smaller. So here I am parting my hair. Now, y'all, the part that takes me the longest when I braid my own hair is this part right here. Okay, I absolutely positively cannot stand parting my hair. It takes so freaking long because I'm so OCD. But anyways, after you have it parted, you don't want to put any product directly on your scalp. Okay, that is a big no-no, because it's gonna dry your scalp out, and I really feel like it causes your braids to your hair to break off under the braids when you put the product on your scalp. So I like to put the product directly on the piece of hair that I'm about to braid and not on my scalp. So to create the knot, so to speak, on the box braid, I'm going to take 2 strands of hair and bundle it together, and then I'm going to take 1 individual strand of hair. And as you can see here, you see how one strand is way skinnier than the other. So I'm going to take the skinnier strand and I'm going to loop it through the thicker strand and kind of create like a locking. I don't know how to pronounce it. Just watch the video. Don't pay attention to how I'm describing it, but you see what I mean right here. So I'm going to loop them through each other. Okay. So this is going to create me being able to have 3 strands to feed into the hair. So what I'm doing right here is I'm simply just taking the smaller strands and I'm pinching it together to create one strand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to loop it through. I'm going to loop it through. And it's honestly no way I can really put this into words. You just have to watch closely to what I'm doing because it really is hard to explain through words. But the easiest way to do it is here in this video. So you just want to grab the smaller strand of hair and you want to pinch it together so that creates one strand, and then you have the other two strands. So now you have 3 strands of hair that you're going to feed into your own hair, if that makes sense. I really hope this video doesn't confuse y'all, but I don't know any better way to explain it. So now that I got my 3 strands of hair, I'm just going to separate the piece that I'm braiding so that it can be tight. So I'm going to just start braiding, feeding in the hair as though like I'm braiding to the scalp, but I'm really not. But that's just the illusion that's going to make it seem tight and won't have your box braid sitting too low on the part. So as I feed that in, I'm just going to go ahead and braid that down. And as I'm braiding down, I'm just going to continue to add hair in to extend the braid to the length that I want it to be. So I'm not about to sit here and make y'all watch me braid my whole head. I just wanted to show y'all how I pretty much attach a box braid to my hair. So listen, this took me about 4 to 5 days. So imagine the agony I felt by the time I got to the last braid. And this is me right here about to braid the very last braid in the front of my head. Oh my gosh, I thought that this moment would never get here, okay? This is 4 to 5 days of hard work, okay? 4 to 5 days. All right. So if you want to do this, you got to have super duper patience. When I braid my own hair, I typically like to put on audiobooks, and I like to just put on interesting like podcasts and stuff like that to watch to get my brain juices flowing and distract me from what I'm actually doing. So that's how I'm able to sit there and do my hair, because honestly it's like therapy to me, because I'm in the present moment and I'm really not thinking about anything except for what I'm doing. So yeah, here I go trying to hurry up and finish this last braid because sis is tired. Okay, at this point sis is tired. So yeah, this is just me braiding the last braid, and then that's pretty much it, you guys. There's not really much to it. It's just rinse, wash, and repeat the whole entire process. I really recommend y'all learning how to do y'all own hair, because it'll save you a lot of money, for one, and for two, it's just a sense of freedom when you're able to do your own hair, because you can switch up your hairstyle and be as creative as you want to be. Y'all, I was so tired. Oh my gosh, I was so fed up at this point. So yeah, here I am zipping my hair in some hot water, and this is my favorite part because this is really what gets the braid swinging. So I like to make sure I get as much braid in the water as possible. And I know it looks like it's really hot, but it really wasn't that hot, or either my fingertips are numb. But anyways, this is the final product. Yeah, looking cute. Hopefully I'll keep this in and these braids in until the end of the year. I can't make no promises, but yeah, this is the final look. So be prepared to see these braids in a lot of my upcoming videos. So yeah, she's cute, she's fine, she's bad. All right, I'm looking scrumptious, and thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.